If you struggle off the tee, then maybe it's time to get a mini driver. But don't call it a 3-wood. It's very different. Mini drivers are gaining popularity on tour in a full circle moment as drivers have become too large and harder to control. Therefore, golfers are sacrificing some distance in order to hit more fairways and gain more control over their ball flight. But what is a mini driver? Where do you get it? Who does it benefit? And how much is one? Let me answer all of those questions right now. In a nutshell, a mini driver is smaller than a driver, but bigger than a 3-wood. They're more accurate than a driver and more forgiving than a 3-wood. You can hit a mini driver off the deck, which is much easier than a real driver, but a little tougher than a 3-wood. Mini drivers haven't quite burst onto the amateur scene, but they are trickling into the pro circuit with the likes of Scotty Scheffler, Phil Mickelson, and Ashke Bhatia making good use of them. We saw a lot of mini drivers at the 2025 Masters, which makes sense given the importance of accuracy on that course while also needing distance. Many of those holes are dog-legged too, so players value the ability to work the ball left and right. The term mini driver hit the semi-mainstream back in 2014 with TaylorMade's slider version. However, this was not a success and did not catch on. Fast forward to 2023 when TaylorMade tried again with their BR-NR model. This was received with a bit more acceptance. Soon after, Cobra, PXG, and of course Callaway released their own renditions. The Callaway model seems to be gaining the most traction. The Paradigm AI Smoke Tie 340 Mini is what Ashke used at this year's 2025 Masters, and while he finished in a disappointing tie for 42nd, it could be a sign of things to come as young pros embrace technology in search of any little advantage. You can get the Callaway Mini in 11.5 or 3.5 degrees of loft, but the adjustable loft sleeve allows you to customize that even further. You can affect ball flight, trajectory, and loft this way, which is much more useful to have on a mini driver rather than a full-size driver. It also comes with 2 tungsten weights that'll optimize your spin rate. This helps you dial in your roll and stopping power for even more accurate shots. If you put the mini driver side by side with a driver and a 3-wood, you'll notice it looks more like the driver. This design helps create more forgiveness, and while you can hit it off the deck like a 3-wood, it certainly takes some practice. Unfortunately, a mini driver still costs about the same as a full-size driver, as most players will use it as replacement. But the good news is that some players can use it as a replacement for their driver and their 3-wood. This makes some space in the bottom of your set for an extra wedge or another hybrid at the top. To summarize, this club will benefit players who want more control off the tee and a few more options elsewhere on the course. For most golfers, the most you'll hit your traditional driver will be 14 times and always off the tee, whereas the mini driver has potential out of the fairway and other tight lies. I recommend taking one for a test drive, pun intended, if your local pro shop has one available. Like any other club, ensure you have the right shaft and loft that complements your swing. Thanks for watching. I'm Clint McCormick, a resident golf professional here at Golfspan.com.